Well guys, we're at Lakeside now. We ended up getting here. We was going to go to Blue Water, but we decided to come to Lakeside and have a little look in the Primark here because it's a much bigger one. You've got like 3 floors. The homeware section is absolutely lovely. Love the home section. And if I turn the camera around, I'm going to show you. I've got a few bags already, which I wasn't planning on buying, but I have.
Oh look, George likes the bunny. Let's show George, he likes the bunny. Okay, you hold on to that.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now this is kind of part 2 of my Primark shopping trip. So I kind of showed you a couple of things the other day, but I've actually got a few more bits to show you and I didn't want to put it all in one video. So I thought we'd do the part 1 and this is the part 2. So I've got a couple of bits from Primark and I've got a couple of things, fashion items from another couple of stores which I have never been in. They may be new. We went to Lakeside and there are 2 shops in Lakeside which, as I say, I've not been in, but then I've been to Lakeside for a while now. So went over to the Lakeside shopping centre and saw a couple of shops and thought, oh yes, let's have a little pop in there and we'll see what they've got. So anyway, I didn't take any footage while I was in there, but I did buy a couple of items in there because I just couldn't stop myself. Anyway, grab yourselves a drink and let's get on with the video. Now I think we'll start with Primark or Primark, or people leave me comments saying Primani. However you want to say Primark, Primani. Is it Primani? Did I say that right? You know, so be it. I just say Primark. It's an automatic thing. So let's just get that in the open. I'm just going to say Primark. Anyway, so let's get on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin some photos of me wearing these little outfits next so that I haven't got to chop and change. So this is going to be posted up. You're going to see me wearing these outfits and I've teamed it up with some few bits and pieces as well. So the first fashion item I bought in there was this really lovely shirt. Now I know that when you go in different Primarks they do different fashion items. I can't get me think of me words then. They do different items. So my local Primark doesn't have the same as what's in Blue Water or what's in the Lakeside branch. The Blue Water branch is nowhere near as big as the Lakeside one. And when I went to the Blue Water one recently, what was in there, I didn't buy a thing in there because I just didn't see anything I fancied. Lakeside one, loads of stuff. The Lakeside homeware, I'll get to that in a bit, will blow your mind. Unbelievable. Beautiful stuff in there. I could have spent a fortune and I really had to hold myself back. Anyway, we'll get to the homeware in a bit because I took some photos as well. So this little shirt is a size small. Now, to me, it looks more like a medium. I'm a medium. When I picked the medium up, it looked too big. Now this you can see is quite wide anyway. And this really goes nice with jeans or leggings, as you'll see in a moment. Long sleeved, it's like a silky satiny material. And I'm also going to pair it with a little belt just to see what it looks like. So it's kind of a shirt dress, if you like. £11 for this. Really lovely quality. They didn't have them in any other colour, only this kind of animal print. But let me bring it closer so you may be able to see the material, the quality of the material. Very, very nice material. Now moving on, sweatshirt. I love kind of those loungy, not too baggy sweatshirts, but I also like the thinner ones as well. And these little ones, again, these weren't in my local one. These ones, now this is a size medium. I probably could have got away with a small, because now I'm looking at it, it does look really wide. It's a very lightweight sweatshirt. It's not fleecy inside. It's kind of, I'll show you in a second, it's kind of cottony, if you like. It was £6. It's made with a 50% recyclable polyester. It says it on the label, which I think that's really, really good idea. Let me bring it closer so you can see. £6. And it's got a little tiny logo on there saying Yacht Club 1992 USA. Well, I love the USA, so of course I needed to get one, didn't I? And this is going to go perfect with leggings or jeans, but more to really kind of, you know, those lazy days, let's say that, when you're doing pottering about, or you've got a Sunday and you're just lounging around in your sweats. Do you know what I mean? Very nice. They did have a couple of other colours, but this was the nicest colour. Okay, now I'm going to stick with Primark at the moment and just go on to the home section. Now, the home section, honestly, I was blown away. I walked around, I was trying to take all this video because I thought, I can't buy all of this. This is crazy. There were rows and aisles and rows and aisles of so much homeware. They practically had half of the floor on, they've got like 3 floors, half of, I can't think it's the ground floor, but anyway, of homeware, and then the other half was your PJs and your slippers and stuff like that. Honestly, it seems to be getting bigger and bigger, and it is brilliant and very, very good value for money. I only picked up a couple of bits in the homeware section, and they were things I actually need. And one of the things I'm wanting are deep fitted, silky soft bed sheets. I've got a king size bed, so of course I'm looking for a king. This is 100% cotton, 400 thread count for a king size, and it says deep fitted sheet. But it's the real soft kind of, when I put my hand in here, it feels really soft. It feels like that satiny kind of finish. And these were £17. Now I know you can spend, you know, a huge amount of money on bed sheets. I have had Primark bed sheets in the past, but this texture feels different, and maybe it's because it's a 400 thread count, so it's nice quality. 100% cotton, deep fitted sheet, and I just wanted white. They had other colours as well. I like white sheets. I've got to be honest. I do like white sheets, and I needed I tend to throw my sheets away after. Well, I don't throw them in the bin. I put them in the charity boxes. You know, especially white sheets. They what's the word I'm looking for? They wear. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm talking about half the bloody time. Anyway, you know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. After you've had your sheets for, I don't know, how long do people keep the sheets for? I don't know. Anyway, deep fitted white cotton sheet. That's what I was looking for. So that's what I got. Right, towels. I'm in desperate need of towels. So let me bring this over. I picked up a bale. Now, they're not a bale of towels which you buy them as a set and they're all wrapped up together in one price. These are separate. So I've picked up 2 sets. I've kind of put the set together. So 2 sets, extra large bath sheet, a bath towel, and a hand towel. They're all 100% cotton, but you know I like a bit of animal print. And this is kind of the leopard print. So this is your hand towel, really nice quality for a £5. It's quite big for a hand towel, don't you think? So I'm going to give these a wash, because I always, anything like sheets, bedding and towels, I always wash. You know, like, it's because people go around, they're touching them, they're feeling them, and I always wash them before I put them on the bed, or, you know, put them in the bathroom, or whatever. So anyway, hand towel. And another thing I do is cut labels off. I can't stand labels sticking out. I don't know whether it's a bit of the OCD in me, I don't know, but labels, can't stand them, they have to come off. A lot of my clothes, I cut the labels off because I can't stand them. Funny, isn't it? Don't we have funny little ways? So yeah, your bath towel there, the nice kind of beigey, kind of creamy tones will go with most colours, because it's a neutral colour. So the hand towel, incidentally, the size of the hand towel, just in case you're wondering, is 50 centimetres by 90 for the hand towel, so it's quite a decent size. The next one up is the bath towel, 70 centimetres to 70 centimetres by 127 centimetres. Again, 100% cotton, and I'm just reading to see what it says at the bottom. It says product made using a minimum of 50% cotton from the Primark, bloody hell, I actually said Primark Sustainable Cotton Programme. So that's good to know as well. £8 for the bath towel. Nice size. Then I picked up the bath sheet, and the bath sheet on here, it actually says extra large. Extra large to me is a bath sheet. This was £12. Exactly the same, 100% cotton, £12, and the size for that is 100 centimetres by 150. It's huge. It is a bath sheet. Really big, lovely quality. Kind of peeping over the top here. Lovely towels. Honestly, they had such lovely towels in there. I'm talking about my shirt buttons again now, aren't I? Sorry. Right, moving on. So that's my, no, as I say, I've got 2 sets of those. And then what I will do with the other ones I've got upstairs, some of them are so old now that they can go in the charity box. I'll give them a nice big wash, put lots of comfort in them to make them all nice and smell nice, and they will go in the charity box. Or we do have a local, oh my God, what are they called with the animals in them? RSPCA, you know, like where they collect towels and duvets and that for their animals. So I've also got an RSPCA nearby as well, so I can give them a call and ask them would they like the old towels I've got, and they probably would take them. A couple of other bits from the home section. Once we kind of, you know, the dining room's nearly done. It needs a few bits and pieces done to it, and then I'm going to get Sean to put some nice shelving up there for me, so then I can put photos up, because I've got none. I've literally got a couple of canvases up in here and no photos of the kids, you know, my grandchildren, my grandson, my baby grandson. I've got the elder grandson, but not the baby. So I'm looking for some nice, inexpensive frames, but I like the shadow boxes. And they're a bit like the pound shop ones. And in actual fact, they're not bad prices either. So these ones are 4x6. So I've got a couple, and they were £120 for the shadow box. Now they're already gold, so I don't have to paint these gold. They're already gold. They're a really nice, deep shadow box, as you can see. I've got the 2 sizes, a 4x6 inch and a 5x7 inch. They've got the insert in there as well, so you can have the actual 5x7, or you can cut your photograph slightly smaller, and it will fit inside the insert there as well. Very nice shadow boxes, and this size, a 5x7, is £150. So I picked up a couple of those to go together as a set. So, you know, I kind of like things what are staggered. So they're going to look really nice in there. I've started off, I'm just getting some bits and pieces at the moment. I'm not going out and buying hordes of stuff. I've got nowhere to put it at the moment until that room's done. So I'm just getting a few bits and pieces. So the set of 4, very inexpensive, and will look absolutely great in our dining room with, you know, family photos in. I'm probably going to get some more actually when it's done. I want everything matching, so I will get a few more of those. So really good value for money. And then another thing in the homeware section, they do little home reed diffusers. This one lasts up to 4 weeks. This one is vanilla. They're 80p. I know they're tiny, but these will sit really nice in the bathroom. You know, sometimes you buy reed diffusers. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. What does that mean again if you've got an itchy nose? I know, yeah, you can get the great big ones and, you know, really nice. But I've got no shelving in my downstairs bathroom. In fact, in any of the bathrooms, I've got no shelvings up there. I've literally got the, you know, the shelf on top of the toilet seat, not on top of the toilet seat, the shelving the housing unit for the actual toilet itself, and I've got a couple of things on top of there, and that's it. And then the sink unit. So I'm limited with space, and also as well, I don't like to have too much clutter, so very minimalistic bits and pieces. So these for 80p are really sweet. This is vanilla. They had loads of different, I would nearly say flavours, loads of different smells, and I'll pop all the photos up and the footage so you can see what other ones they had. But for 80p and last for 4 weeks, I think they're brilliant. And what I will do with this is keep the actual bottle itself and top up with either I can do essential oils, make my own diffusing perfume if you like, and reuse these as well. So they won't go to waste once it's finished. I won't throw it away, I will reuse it. Very sweet they are for 80p, and will make good little gifts as well. If you're making like little gift bags up, they will sit very nicely because they're slim in a nice little gift bag for someone as well. So do check them out. And as I say, they had loads of different varieties. Right, now staying on the fashion front of Primark, I've got a little bag which is, I'd like to say it's a dupe because I've seen this somewhere and I can't think where I've seen them on a designer website. But I've been looking for a sweet little handbag in a creamy ivory colour with gold on the top and a little gold handle. I've got a couple of evening do's coming up, and I've got a nice little outfit which I'm going to show you shortly, and I needed a very small little bag but this colour to go with it. So this little bag I think was £12 actually. The label has come off of it. Let me just check, because I know that the label was in the bag. Hold on a minute. No, it's not in there. All right, well, where is it then? Hang on. Right, let me put it under my arm because I've got the receipt in my bag here. Oh yeah, it's £12. Yeah, £12. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at the other bits on there. £12 for the little bag, and I'll show you what this looks like in a moment. But it's just a nice length, you know. It just sits kind of on my hip. I know you can't see it at the moment, but you will do shortly. Cute little bag. I think it's got a little zip pocket in there as well. Yeah, it's got a zip pocket in there. Let me take the stuffing out. It's got a little zip pocket here, and I can get in there my purse and my phone in there quite easily. I can even get a little tiny perfume in there as well, a bit of lip gloss if I need it, and yeah, that's it really. That's all I need to go in that bag. So really cute, sweet little bag for £12. Then last but not least, I've got this belt. It was £7. I genuinely have not worn a belt for, I don't know. Honestly, I can't tell you how long for, but this was £7 and I'm going to try this on with the outfit I've got for a show that we are going to, a tribute show of Lady Gaga. So it's a bit like a dinner and dance. So the bag is going to go with my outfit. Hopefully the belt will go with the outfit as well. £7. It is a buckle belt. You can see there, and you obviously thread it through and you know, tie it up. So I'm going to show you, see what this looks like with the outfit I've chosen, the whole attire put together. But I'm going to show you the outfit first, and I've also bought a blazer to go with it, which is not from Primark, so I'm going to show you those next. So I've picked out a jumpsuit from a company called H&L. There is the label, and right at the bottom of this label here is the website. So if I bring that closer to you, you can see that in case you're interested, have a little look. Very, very reasonable items in there. I wouldn't say they were cheap as Primark goes. This was £40. This is probably more on par of like your Zara's, that kind of price range. But look at the pattern, and this is really up my street. Love this pattern. It's kind of quite 70s, if you like. It's got gold buttons on it down here. It's got a big collar around the neck. It's a jumpsuit, and what I want to do is put the gold belt around the jumpsuit, and you'll see me wearing it now. It's, as I say, you've got your bell bottoms on there. You've got your tie up around the middle, so you can use the belt, which is on the trouser part anyway, around the waistband rather, that's what I'm trying to say. Around the waistband, you've got your tie-up belt, but I wanted to wear it with a gold belt, hence I got the gold belt from Primark. So I wanted to team that up with it. So with a nice pair of shoes and the bag, I think it will go down a storm at the do I'm going to. Now I'm going to put this with a blazer I bought in another shop. This is the company I bought the blazer from. This was also in Lakeside. It looked quite new, but it's very, very like Zara. Extremely like Zara. They had some really nice bits in there. A lot of it was quite young. So my Lulu loved it. Walked in there and she picked out loads of different bits and pieces. But they did have some nice classic type pieces. And one of the pieces I picked up was a blazer. I did want, and I may change these buttons to gold buttons, but they didn't have this colour with the gold buttons. They had black, which I didn't want black. I think they had navy, but I wanted the creamy colour, like the ivory colour, and they didn't have with the gold buttons. I have seen them, Zara had them, but in Zara they were £60. This one was £40. I've saved myself 20 quid. Now, if I can get some reasonable buttons for a reasonable price in gold, then I would do it. And if not, then I'm not going to go and spend an extra £20 on buttons when I could have just bought one at Zara. It is lined. It's a lovely jacket, but if you look at the actual label here, when I come close and show you, it's like a Zara tag. Let me show you. Can you see? If anyone shops in Zara, you'll recognise that the price tag on there is the same as Zara. Now, whether or not it's anything to do with Zara, and it's like under that umbrella, I don't know, I'm just kind of thinking outside the box here. Maybe it is. But teamed up with my jumpsuit and the belt and the shoes and the bag, have a look. I'm going to sport it now for you and you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think it's going to look great. Well guys, that's the end of my video for today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the click on the like bell and the click on the notification bell. Did I get that around the right way? Let's start again. Click the click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, click the like button if you like the video, obviously, and leave me comments if you want to as well, because I'll be happy to answer them. Click the every time, innit? Every single time. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, click the like button, click everything. That'd be a good idea. And take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.